Hey, what up, everybody? My name is Kevin De Silva, and I want to welcome you to lesson 2 of the Twitter Tribe Building Challenge. In this lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to target the buyers and the real conversations going on Twitter. Now, this is something I didn't get before. I never knew how to use Twitter. I never got it. Once I learned this lesson, I never left Twitter. I mean, it became my number one favorite social media site. Let me show you how. We do this by taking advantage of hashtags. Now, what is a hashtag? Basically, it's nothing more than a way to organize tweets on Twitter. So basically, think of it as, being able to put something in your tweets to tell Twitter, here's where this should be stored, okay? Now, it's also kind of like categories, okay? So the way this works is all you have to do is, let's say you're going to be putting out a blog post. You're going to be sharing a link to your blog post, and your blog post is about podcasting. You would put, if the title of the blog post, for example, was, how to stop podcasting. All you have to do is put that little number sign in front of the word podcasting with no space, the way I have hashtags over here. If you put that number sign, that becomes the hashtag. And you're telling Twitter, hey, this post is about podcasting. And it will show up in the hashtag podcasting. So all the people interested in podcasting are going to Twitter and searching podcasting. There will be your tweet, and so will be everyone else's. Now, that's one thing you could do, right? But that's as generic as it gets. There's really powerful ways to use these hashtags, which I'm going to be showing you right now, which are going to blow you away. Now, this is where also the real conversations are happening. Now, let me show you, give you some examples on what hashtags you should be targeting. Number one, you want to be targeting the hashtags of events. Let me give you an example. So the State of the Union, this was actually, let me give you another example. The first time I realized this was during the presidential debates last year. I remember going on Twitter, and I seen in the trending hashtags over there, which I never really paid attention to, one of the trending hashtags was debates. And I'm a political junkie. So I clicked on it, and I seen all these people that were also political junkies that were watching the presidential debates, and they were having conversations with each other. And I said, you got to be kidding me. Here I am screaming at the TV by myself, right? When I could be on Twitter talking to people that are interested in the topic. Instead of bothering your family or friends or spouses talking about politics and they can care less, they're just like, oh, not again. Instead, you could be on Twitter talking to people right now about an event that's happening right now. Now, not only can you do that, right? Not only can you go after like political events, but think about events such as webinars. Think about seminars and conferences in your market. So let's say there's going to be a huge event, a huge seminar in your market. So if you're an affiliate marketer or you target affiliate marketers, Affiliate Summit East, Affiliate Summit West, there's absolutely going to be hashtags for those events. The people at those events are going to be on Twitter sharing quotes from a speaker that just spoke, and they're going to put in the quote. Here's this quote I just heard from a speaker at the, so-and-so event, and they're going to use the hashtag. Guess what? Remember I told you I was going to show you how to target the buyers in your market? What better way to target buyers than go look at the people that are using the hashtag saying, I'm at an event that costs $2,000 to attend, right? Or maybe it's a webinar or whatever. People paid a lot of money to build up that list of, that group of people that attended their seminar or attended their webinar. And here you can come to Twitter and get access to all the people that attended that webinar, that attended that seminar, and they had to pay money even to show up to those things. So not only are those people that you know for a fact interested in your topic, not only are they viralizer fans because they're spreading the message that they're learning, right? Everything that they're being told, they're going to share it with their friends and building the brand of that event. So they're viralizer fans, but they're also buyers, right? These are people that take action that you know will show up to your event. Does it get more powerful than that? Next, you want to target the webinars, right? I'm going to be showing you an example of this in a second. I'm going to be showing you examples of all this stuff. Another one is TV shows. So again, I'm a political junkie. I'm going to be starting a podcast about politics and branding, politically branded. If I wanted to target political people interested in politics, Think about all the political shows. For example, Meet the Press. Every Sunday, Meet the Press comes on. I DVR all the Sunday shows. Fox News Sunday, Meet the Press. You got This Week with George Stephanopoulos, Bill Maher, Real Time. There's all these political shows that only political junkies know about. Now, not only can you target the hashtags, but you can also jump on those hashtags while the show is on. So you can go and have a conversation with all these other people that are also watching that show. So you can target that hashtag. And in lesson 3, when I show you how to automate this process, you're going to be able to put this process on autopilot of going out and using these hashtags to identify all the people in your market that you want to be building relationships with. Now, just please, I'm begging you, do not use this to spam people. Don't go out and follow these people. I mean, this is one of the reasons I'm going to be saving some of the most powerful formulas to put in the membership site, because, I'm too scared to put this out there. Even I know people could just, join the membership site and still go share it or use it to spam people. I'm just begging you not to do that, because number one, it doesn't work. When you spam people on Twitter or any site for that matter, they just unfollow you and they block you. And as soon as you get enough people blocking you, that's it. Twitter bans your account. So use this stuff. It's so powerful that you don't have to spam. Okay, there's no need to. This stuff actually works. All right, if you use it to actually talk to people, you have to be social, basically is what I'm saying. If you don't add the social to social media and you're just using it as a media channel, you're not going to get very far. Next, keywords, right? You can target keywords. I'm going to be showing you an example of this in a second that's going to blow you away. It blew me away. And then finally, brand names, right? You could target brand names, and the list goes on and on and on. You could target anything. Now, let's jump over there right now so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here we are on Twitter, right? So here's an example I was going to show you, which is hashtag podcasting. So let's say, I was using podcasting as an example, and look at that first post that was just posted yesterday by Rob Greenlee. Now, Rob Greenlee, look at what he says here. So one thing I wanted to mention was, not only are you going to be able to use this to recruit the top people in your market or get the viralizer fans, you're also going to be able to use this to build relationships with the influencers, with the movers and shakers, the people that can really change your career. Now look at this. Here's Rob Greenlee, and look at what his post says. I want to follow and be followed on Twitter by every podcaster and new media creator. I manage podcasts on the Windows Phone. This is the man that works for Microsoft and manages the podcast category for Windows Phone. All right. He manages all the podcasts. So, just look at that. If I didn't do this right now, I wouldn't have been able to see that, hey, here's this guy that I can get in touch with right now. If I follow him, he's saying he wants to follow me back and he wants to know about my podcast. Do you know how much business I could get over the years by getting in touch with Rob, getting my podcast in the Windows, we're talking about Windows, Microsoft, the Microsoft app for podcasts on all the Windows phones across America and across the world, I should say. Because of this, one search on Twitter, look, I'm going to get this connection. I'm going to get my podcast in the Windows phones, and boom. How many thousands of people can that bring me? So look at the relationship I'm going to be able to build. And this is just an example that that literally just happened by chance, because I'm about to make this video for you. So really, really do this. And this is what I mean by don't spam. You don't have to spam, because this kind of stuff can happen. If all you did was use the automation part and you didn't really go and build relationships with these people and do this yourself, I would have never seen that, right? So that's why this is so powerful. Now, what you want to do, as always, is not just look at the top tweets, but you want to look at all tweets. So if you come over here to all, and this is the most generic formula that I'm going to be sharing with you right now, is this is just, hashtag keyword. So here's all the people that are sharing a post about podcasting, right? So we can go through, we can follow these people, but what you really want to do is start replying to people. If you see something valuable, retweet it. You want to build relationships with these people. Let's take a look at some of these people. So Andrew, I haven't done this before. So Andrew, you can see, has more followers than he's following. You're going to see that I just want to show you that I'm assuming, look at here. All right. So here's Ben. Ben has 2,300 followers, but yet he's only following 394 people. Now listen, I am not one of those people that believe in, oh, you shouldn't go out and follow people. It should happen organically. I think people like that are social snobs. And people that say that that's cheating, I think is the stupidest thing that somebody could possibly say. I see nothing wrong with finding like-minded individuals on Twitter that are viralizer fans that I know are interested in my topic, that I know share my passion. What is wrong with following them, acknowledging them so that they can acknowledge me? If I don't reach out to them, if I don't talk to them, if I don't follow them, they're never going to know who I am. So I'm going to lose out on that relationship because I have to hope that one day they find me. I already found them. Right? So there's nothing wrong with going out there, meeting people and following them, right? The only people that, wait for people to organically follow them so they can say, I have 1 million followers and I'm not following anybody. That's an ego trip. That has nothing to do with marketing. It has nothing to do with building relationships. Okay. Think about it. Is running ads cheating? Is that somehow not organic? The fact that you're interrupting people's day to let them know who you are. This is the same way I look at it. I look at this as, I'm able to target people that I know are interested in my topic. I have something of value to share. I want to build relationships. I enjoy interacting with people. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're the type of person that just wants to go spam people, I'm not cool with that, right? Obviously, I keep saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it. But if you're going to use this to really build relationships with people, there's nothing wrong with following them so that they take a look at who you are. They'll follow you back, and before you know it, they'll be checking out your content saying, wow, thank God you followed me. I really appreciate it, and so on. So just to get that out of the way real quick, there's nothing wrong with following people so that they follow you back. And of course, if they don't follow you back, you have to unfollow them because there's a Twitter rule, which we'll get into in another video. But here are all these people. So that's one way that you can do this. Now, let me show you another way. So I talked to you about finding people that attend webinars. So here you can see HubSpot's 2012 State of the Inbound Marketing, right? So if I come over here and I'm just going to fill this out real quick, okay? I didn't think I was going to actually have to fill it out. I thought stuff would pop up, but give me 1 second. Now, what's going to happen, I'll just tell you what's going to happen is, that when I fill this out, I'm going to be brought to the next page. Now, on the next page, they're going to tell me about a webinar. Now, the webinar is going to be related to this topic, to this report. They're also going to tell me, hey, there's a hashtag that's related to this webinar. Share it with your friends, okay? So I'm going to go through and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, this is a funnel that continues to generate leads because people come in, they share it with their friends. So here you can see, here's the webinar. Now look at this right here. Hashtag SOIM. Do you see that? Hashtag SOIM. So watch what happens when I come over here to Twitter. If I come over here to Twitter and I put hashtag SOIM, hit enter, boom. Here's all the people putting out tweets with the hashtag SOIM. Now, the beautiful thing about that is it's not SOIM 2012. It's just SOIM, which means that HubSpot continues to use the same hashtag year in, year out. You with me? So this means that this hashtag will continue to be built over and over again every single year. Now, once again, if I go to all tweets, not just the top ones, here's a bunch of people that are going to be sharing posts from HubSpot. Now, you want to take a look at them, though. So you can see that this one has a lot of, sometimes the hashtag ends up meaning something in a different language. So you can see that there's a lot of stuff going on here that has nothing to do with HubSpot. So you probably want to skip this one. But that's just an example of finding a webinar and finding out what the hashtag is, okay? Another way that you could do this is a TV show. So if I take everything out, you'll see over here, another example is MTP. MTP is Meet the Press. So again, I'm a political junkie. How cool is it that I watch Meet the Press every Sunday? And again, instead of screaming at the TV by myself, I can come over here, go to all people, and here's all the people that are having a conversation about what's being said on Meet the Press. So what you want to do, which is especially powerful, is you want to be jumping on these hashtags during the actual event or during the TV show. So when Meet the Press is actually live on TV, that's when you want to come on here. Now you could put the automation on and it can just every day go and follow new people that are, using this hashtag, because people use these hashtags all throughout the week. But what we want to do is we want to jump in on the conversations. So you can use the cruise control formulas that I show you in lesson 3 to have the recruiting going on. But you must jump in on these conversations. It's fun. What could be more fun than connecting with people and talking to people about a topic that you're passionate about? Okay. What could be funner than that? Building a tribe and talking to people on a topic that you actually, dig and you're all about. So let me give you another example. Remember we talked about buyers? So here's one for SMW13. That stands for Social Media Week 2013. So look at all the people that are here at this event, right? So what you want to do is find the events, the big events going on, Affiliate Summit East, Affiliate Summit West. That's another way that you can jump in on conversations, and also find people that attend events. Find out what events are going on in your market. Find out what the hashtag is. Go connect with those people and build relationships. I have one more example for you, and this one's probably the coolest. So these guys over here, blog chat, okay, hashtag blog chat. Now you can see it's a trending topic, okay? It's actually a trending topic. There's so many people using this hashtag. It's one of the top trending topics of tonight. Every Sunday night, blog chat is a hashtag that people use to talk to each other. So if I come over here to all, every Sunday night, people come here and they start talking to each other. Okay. Now you can use blog chat as the identifier, right? So any tweet that you put out, if you put the hashtag blog chat, it's going to show up in here. And people come here. Now they ask you not to retweet stuff from here during Sunday night, because if people start retweeting, it's just going to get cluttered and people are not going to be able to have a conversation. I'm begging you, please don't ruin this for people. Don't go attack this hashtag. It's such a great hashtag for people that really want to jump in on a conversation with other people interested in blogging and making money with blogs. Now, understand that you want to do this in your market. I'm not telling you to go after blog chat. Please don't. Unless you're somebody who's interested in it and you're really going to use it. This is one of the great things that we as bloggers have. So please don't ruin it. But with that said, if you, in your market, there's not a hashtag like this where every Sunday night or Wednesday night or whatever, pick a time and a date every week where people in your market get together. Now, you're probably going to say, oh, but my market doesn't have one. Big deal. Start one, right? Go to the people who are using the hashtag. So if I wanted to start one about podcasting, I would come over here to the hashtag podcasting, look at all the people talking about podcasting, and then what I would do is I would start reaching out to them and say, hey, I'm really interested about podcasting. I know you're interested in podcasting. What do you say we get together every, one day, every week at a certain time, and we all talk about podcasting. We start our own little blog chat and get these going in your market. Believe me when I tell you, there's so many opportunities like this that are just wide open right now that you could be starting, okay? You could be starting communities in Google+. That's another huge opportunity. There's so many things happening right now, and everybody's still focusing on the old school ways of doing things, right? People are still all about creating fan pages. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to talk about creating fan pages because I'm not the type of person that says, oh, well, this brings in the most traffic, so I'm only going to focus on that. I'm the type of person that says, I want to be everywhere. I want to use every single tool that's available to me. I want to be on every social media site. I want it all. Right? This is the one place where you want it all. As long as you're using systems that we're going to be showing you to do it all without losing your mind or spending every waking minute online, I'm going to show you how to do that. But I just think these new ways of doing things are just so much better than just using Facebook, especially because Facebook, it really comes down to Facebook no longer allows you to post something to your fan page and have it be seen by all your fans, right? They have to have interacted with your fan page in the past few days or they don't see it. I just think that's crazy, right? I'm not going to pay every time I want my fans, which I already paid to attain. I never paid to run ads. I never paid to run ads to build up my fan base. It was all organic. However, most people out there, they want you to run ads to build up your fan base. And then they want you to run ads so that people see the post that you're posting to your fan page. So you have to pay money to, show your post to your fans and all. I just think that's way too much. I think that's too difficult to show you people that are getting started, that's not realistic to show people. However, this is something that's realistic. You could do it right now. Jump in on the conversations. And I mean, look, within seconds, you can get in touch with guys like Rob Greenlee, or, the Rob Greenlee of your market, that runs one of the top companies in the world when it comes to podcasting, or maybe they run a top magazine in your market, whatever. You want to start connecting with the editors of your site and so on. And they're in these conversations. Believe me, they're trying to do the same thing that you're doing. They want to keep their finger on the pulse of the market. So they're going to be in here. And you need to know who's in here, right? You need to be able to look at somebody and say, wow, that guy's big. I know who that guy is. I can't believe he's here. I'm going to reach out, boom, and build relationships with him. Nobody else in your market's doing it. If you do it, you'll win. So listen, that's how you do this. That's how you can use hashtags to connect with people that are buyers. That's how you can use Twitter. I never knew how to use Twitter, but now you do, okay? It's all about the hashtags. Don't just go to Twitter. This is what I used to do, and this is probably what you do. If you don't, if you're one of those people that doesn't know how to use Twitter, this is what we used to do, right? Come over here and be like, hey, what's up? And wait for people to respond. Nobody ever responds, right? And you just sit there like, I don't get this friggin' Twitter. That's how it works. If you want to know how it works, now you know. All you got to do is put in your hashtag and jump in on real conversations. Now, remember, one of the beliefs for viralizers, which if you haven't listened to the podcast episode about Viralizers Manifesto, go to viralizers.com/VIP003. VIP003. It's all about the Viralizers Manifesto, and it's all about our beliefs, right? As viralizers, one of our beliefs is to be acknowledged, you must first acknowledge. So realize that. Don't sit around, thinking, oh, I'm going to wait till people recognize me, right? And kiss my ass. Don't be one of those people. Go out there and retweet somebody else's stuff. Acknowledge them. And when you do, they will appreciate it and they will see you. Whether they're some top influencer or not, that doesn't matter, right? Obviously, if Rob Greenlee is a guy that, you need to get in touch with to get your podcast on Microsoft, that's huge, right? You want to reach out. But you want to treat everybody the same. I don't care if they have no followers. I want to build relationships with as many people as possible. I just think it all comes back, right? Help as many people as you can, make as many friends as you can, and you'll win, right? What makes Oprah so powerful? It's the people that follow her. That's what makes Oprah powerful. So listen, guys, that's it for this presentation. So let me come back over here. We'll just jump on to the next slide real quick. So here's your action steps. Your action steps are: keep your finger on the pulse of your market. Know what's going on. Know what events are going to be going on. Next, attend webinars. Find out what the hashtags are. Because listen, what most people do, just like you see in HubSpot, they'll create a hashtag, but they'll use it over and over and over again. So you'll be able to use that hashtag to scoop up all of their, viralizer fans and buyers, okay? Next, jump in conversations with the influencers like you just seen. Find out who the influencers are, retweet their stuff, contact them, answer their questions, just build relationships with people. Jump in on conversations as they happen. There's no better time to jump in on a hashtag than, like Meet the Press, than when Meet the Press is actually on live. When it's on TV, that's when people are talking about it the most. That's when the activity is going to be at the highest point. That's when you want to be on there. Next, share other people's stuff. Like I said, share other people's stuff. Don't be a snob, waiting for other people to, do it for you. Do it for them. And I promise they will do it for you. It's all about reciprocity, right? Next, follow people in these conversations. So the game is you want to follow them. Wait to see if they follow you back. If they don't, unfollow them. Now, in lesson 3, I'm going to show you how to automate this. I'm going to show you how to automate it by using a tool. This tool is a tool that's going to be free to download, and you're going to be able to use some features for free. It's like Market Samurai. The unfollow feature is one that you can use for free forever. So it'll automatically, you can tell it, anybody that doesn't follow me back within 3 days, I want you to unfollow them. And it'll automatically go out and unfollow the people that don't follow you back. Okay, so the next slide, and this is what we're going to be learning in the next lesson. So in the next Twitter tribe building lesson, which is lesson number 3, the final lesson of this specific challenge, I'm going to be showing you how to automate your Twitter tribe building targeting. I'm going to show you how to automate your recruiting, and I'm going to show you the best damn tool I've ever found that is perfect for our formulas, okay? There's a ton of tools out there, but none of them are able to do or allows you, none of them allow you to implement the formulas that I'm teaching you here and the advanced ones that I'm going to be teaching some of you. Only this tool allows us to automate those processes and those formulas. So that's it for this video/lesson. I'll see you on the next one.